Hey guys, this is James from PhotoJojo. I'm going to show you guys how to use the focus shifter. It's pretty cool and pretty easy to use. First, this is the most important part. It's the actual part that does the focusing. And the way it works is, I don't know if you guys figured it out yet, but this guy turns to make this smaller or bigger depending on what lens you're using it on. So in this case, this is a pretty wide lens. You can fit up to about 98 millimeters. So if it's not fitting, it's probably that this part is a little too tight. So you have to just turn it to loosen it up. In this case, it is a little loose. So I'm going to go ahead and put it this way, over the focusing ring of my lens, which is a pretty big one. And then I'm going to turn this guy until this tightens up. So you might need quite a few turns actually. And now you can see this guy is pretty tight on here. So I can actually start focusing pretty smoothly like this. That's pretty much all there is to it. There are a bunch of other things that are included, and I'll show you guys what to do with it or what you can use them for. So the other part that you can use with your focus shifter, which helps a lot if you're doing something that's called rack focusing, which lets you pick 2 points to focus in and out from, is to use this guy, which on one side there's not really anything, and on this other side, which is actually the really cool side, you could actually write something here with a marker board. But in this case, you would actually use it to put points on it to let you know where to focus from. And the way this goes on is with these rubber bands that they supply, you actually put it right in here. And it's kind of tricky to get it in, but once you put it on, it'll stay. All right. And once you've got this guy on here, you can actually set different focusing points, such as from here to here. You can do something like that, or this is also pretty nifty. You can actually set these little clips that come with it on the spots where you want to stop focusing or start focusing from. So if you kind of need the physical bumper to stop you. So it's kind of like a little speed bump. And the one thing that you want to make sure is that this guy, the actual shifter, is fairly close to this guy if you are in fact using it. Because in that way, it's kind of hard to see here, but it fits right on top of that. Just like that. The other thing is you might not really necessarily need this, especially if you're, on the go or you're traveling. So for me, I've actually not really been using this guy as often, since I'm usually kind of more run and gun, I'm just out filming in the street, riding my bike, doing stuff like that. So you could just leave this guy on and it works just fine. And now, while not the most interesting subject, the cilantro that I've been growing is going to be a good subject for me to show you how to focus from one point to another. So I'm actually going to focus from those buildings and I'm going to end up on the cilantro. Also, pardon me if the quality of this isn't awesome. So I'll just slowly turn this guy, and if you're looking at the screen, you'll see that cilantro is now in focus. It's pretty much all there is to it. It's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Yeah, you'll figure it out. Have fun with it.